way back to you, until you make amends with the demons you've been through. And I can't regret leaving you alone, until you find your way back home.
Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. Yeah, a bit of a different game tonight. Bit of Car Mechanics Simulator 18. Got a nice little motor for us to have a bit of fun with. In the game it's called the Salem Spectra Fastback, but to you and me it's the 1968 Ford Mustang. So yeah, the body on it is still goodish. We will, however, take it all apart and slowly rebuild it. I don't know how long it's going to take us to rebuild it, but it's something that I would not like to rush. I have got a completed vehicle in the garage, which I will show you in a second. And then I've also got another one which I'm currently working on in my spare time. One thing you guys need to just kind of ignore is the fact that the money and the experience and everything is basically through the roof. I didn't really want to play the game for the whole kind of, you know, storyline to it where you build your way up. So I just went ahead and basically got everything given. Well, I didn't give it to my. Yeah, you can say I gave it to myself. Basically, it's just so that I can then just focus on doing restorations, not have to worry about other jobs and that kind of thing, and just play the game at my own pace and that, you know, just to get a feel for it that way. And maybe, who knows, later on I might do some jobs and things just to see what's out there. But for tonight we've got the Ford Mustang to have a look and play with. The current value of that vehicle is $32,140, but yeah, I'll leave it there for now. Xander, welcome to the live stream. How's it going, dude? Talking about Mustangs, and he says that his mum loves Mustangs, and Dano's in the stream, so welcome, Dano. He is still working, and he says that he is drilling barley this evening. Very good. So yeah, I'll drop us in there. So there you go. You guys can kind of see in the background there, there's that other silver car. Actually, I'm still sat in OBS here. Let me go over to the game. So yeah, this is the vehicle that we're going to be working on this evening. As you can see here, this is the Salem Spectra Fastback. Like global body conditions at 100%, so that's good. That means we don't have to really go out and look for you know, things to do with the actual outside of the vehicle. You know, we might need to do like rims and things like that. Obviously we just give them a clean up, but as you can see, this is a V8 overhead valve. So yeah, so basically you require a carburetor, a 4-barrel carburetor for this engine, but we will have a look at that in a second. But over here, I'm still getting used to this game, because I don't know about the whole graphics thing and the anti-alias and the blur and all that. I might end up turning that off, and like all this extra glare and stuff, it's just killing it. But yeah, this is the vehicle that I did the other day. It's the one from the Fast and the Furious, as far as I remember. But yeah, other than that, it's not that bad of a vehicle. And there's the engine. So basically that is the same engine as the one that we're going to work on this evening, although it's just in a nicer looking little car. So there she is. That is the 1968 Ford Mustang. I was watching Take Your Tractor to School on YouTube this morning. It's under. See what I mean? You look at the body work on this thing and it looks really good. I picked this up in a barn, I think, and like I said, I purchased it for $32,140. So I'm kind of hoping that we can kind of grow with that. So let's just see if we can fire it up, see if she'll run. Right, so she does run. Just that there's a few things that we need to look at, possibly the starter motor, as it was kind of sounded like it was giving up there. The Mustang in Need for Speed is worth 3 million. Holy mackerels, that's a fair bit. So yeah, as you can see from the outside, apart from the rims and things, she looks pretty good. There's your engine. So yeah, like I said, we'll probably look at the spark plugs and things like that. I mean, to be quite honest, we'll do a complete engine rebuild. Like I said, this is going to be a complete rebuild, so everything's going to come off it. Everything's going to get repaired that we can repair. Everything's going to get worked on that we can do. We'll spray paint it, you know, that kind of thing. So here is another vehicle that I'm working on at the moment. This is my Brennell Clio. As far as I know, it's the V8 version, or the V6. Let me just have a look. Yeah, it's the V6 dual overhead cam. Yeah, it's pretty pokey, but it needs quite a bit of work doing to it. I've only just started on all the like front end and things. Some of it may still need to be done. Body work and things like that seem to be not too bad. But yeah, that'll be exciting once that's finished, because I'm curious to see how much we'll get that for. Because at the moment that's sitting at 35, just over 35,000. So that should be quite cool. Yeah, Xander, I'm not too bothered about the chat not being thriving, or should we say running away with itself. As long as people stick around and watch the live stream, that's all I'm worried about. Yeah, so over here you've got your spray booth, so you open that and you can kind of park your car up, and then you can do all your bits there. Now I'm assuming that like this is to do with your brakes and things, so you can test your brakes and all that kind of stuff. I haven't actually tried that yet. Up there you've got a TV and some couches. You've got your office here, which you've got another computer here to access all the bits and pieces. You've got another one just there. This over here is your battery charger. So yeah, we'll make a start on this Mustang. So we will want to move it to, there's a car lift at A's, so we'll put it on number 2. That's going to throw it over there. So now what we'll do is we want to lift it up, and because we're going to take the engine out, we're going to drain the oil. We come over here, we'll say that. Put it there. And then we will use it, and hopefully we can drain some oil. We're going to drain some out. Okay, obviously it's done, so we'll move that back, put it back. And yeah, what we'll do is I'll just bring it back down, and I'm just going to take all the panels off. This is the fun part. Now this is where we start taking everything apart. I can't type much. Check fuel pump or carburetor on starter. Sounded okay. Check fuel pump or carburetor. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty much going to be ripping the whole thing apart. You know, replacing everything with new parts. Like I said, money is not an object on this live streams. So I kind of just want to share. I want to learn about the game, and I want to share that with you guys as well. So it's, you know, one of the only good ways to do it is to just do it the way we are. Take the bumper off, light off. Take the rear window out. Is there anything else that I can take off on this side of our door? And I think that's it. Can I not take that off? Why can I not take the front off? Okay. So we'll go over here and we shall see what we can. No items to work with, that's fine. Fair enough. We will get the welder. Move equipment, lift A, lift B. Then we'll get this and spruce it up a little bit. Move equipment, car lifter B. So that's here. Yeah, cheers, Dano. I'll have a look at that. I was thinking because it's taking a while to turn over. I'm thinking there could be a bit of oil in the plugs, in the spark plugs, or even, you know, the what do you call it? The leads, the ignition wires, but then also it might even possibly be the distributor might be worn down. I mean, you can always like that, because that obviously needs doing. Don't like how you've got to constantly like but we'll get to that in a minute. What else do we need to do to it? Right, so we'll get the welder on it. So that's going to cost you 1,000, and that's going to kind of do the body work a bit more good, even though we don't really need to. I mean, it might even, yeah, because we've taken everything off, we've kind of hurt the car a little bit. Oh, we've done that one. What's that? Oh, that's my toolbox. That's cool. But yeah, there's a lot. I do like the game, but there is a lot, you know, that I'd put into the game. I mean, for one, you know, like if in a minute when I'm going to be busy on doing like wheels and things like that, there's going to be parts where, you know, you're going to be sat there. You're going to be sat there going, I could really do with a toolbox just to place this down, you know, and kind of have your parts there instead of everything coming out of your pocket. I mean, there's another YouTuber who plays this quite a lot, Mr. Moose, and you know, he kind of jokes about putting the engine in his pocket. Yeah, he might joke about it, but guys, it's dead true. It's exactly what you do. You take the engine out, and to put it on the engine mount thing, the only way you can do it is by putting it in your pocket. It's kind of like, yeah, that's not too good. Is there no, I thought that there would be a wing mirror on this door. Guess not. Yeah, there is, look. I knew it. Glass, we will put glass back in just for now. But yeah, it's a stunning car, this. I do like it. It reminds me of a film, Gone in 60 Seconds. And she was called Eleanor, I think? Was it Eleanor? I'm sure if I'm wrong, you guys will correct me on that. Yeah, not a bad vehicle. Oh, actually, yeah, we could do with taking that over to there for now. Car lifted B, and what we need to do is lift it up. To take the engine out, there's a few things we need to do underneath the vehicle. Number one is get to the drive shaft and undo it. Obviously that's the other thing that, you know, I wouldn't mind them changing is, you know, the whole camera thing. I mean, I don't mind it, it's not too bad, but sometimes it can be a pain. Right, so we'll have to take the starter off. We'll put the gearbox in our pocket. I want to be 16 so I can get a tractor license. Oh, we'll have to take the clutch release bearing first, then the clutch pressure plate. And then the clutch plate itself. And the flywheel. Right, so then what we need to do is we need to take off the front exhaust pipe. Just that link. That's all we need to do. And that is that. So now you can kind of come back out, tell them to lower the vehicle. And then, oh no, wait, you do this, I think. Pull engine out of the vehicle. There you go, see, the engine's not there now, and the engine is now, I'll show you, it's in my pocket. So yes, it's a V8 2-cab overhead valve, going straight off the bat from what they've said there. So what we'll do is we'll come over to here, engine stand, add the engine. So yes, we'll have that one, thank you sir. Oh, need to, come on now, there you go. So there you go, there's the engine. But yeah. Hey Lewis, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream, sir. So drive shaft. Ooh, cool, well, we fixed that. The V8 starter was at 52% condition, so we'll fix that. Gearbox is the V8 overhead valve. We fixed that. Clutch plate. We fixed that. So there was a few things there that we didn't manage to fix. Just ignore some of this stuff, guys. It's kind of from the other vehicle there. Right, so the lights are all at 100%, so that's pretty cool, so they can go back on. So we need a clutch release bearing, clutch pressure plate, and all that. Right. So I like to make a note of some of these things because right, so we're obviously working on the V8 overhead valve. Then your front exhaust is C. See, because I'll show you in a minute, when you're in the shop, you get like front exhaust pipe V8 OHV A, B, C, or D. You know, there's different versions of that same thing, so it can get a bit annoying. What we'll do is we'll just come back over here a minute and just put the rest of these little bits on, because they're all at 100%, so there's no point having them in my inventory if I can have them on the car and they're at 100%, so it kind of just makes sense to put them on the vehicle. And that's at 100%, so that's good. Tail lights, they're 100%. Oh. So that's something else I wish I'd try and sort out, is like when you push your controller, instead of like, there's like a massive delay, so it's kind of like 1, 2, and then you start moving, 1, 2, and then you start moving, so it's like 1, 2, and then let off, just to kind of go in the right direction. It does kind of get a bit frustrating at times, because it's like there, you want to look at the side of this car, you know, this side of the car here, and you kind of move like that. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, it's just weird. So yeah, back over to the engine. We could leave that there actually. Do you know what I'm gonna do? Is everything that's not related to this car, I'm going to put away. Over there, so now this is just everything that's going to be in my inventory is just going to be to do with the vehicle we're working with. I think that'll make it a lot easier. Right, so we'll head over to the engine and basically we can begin. So we'll take the so I've got to take the belt off first, then this one, then the water pump, and we'll take the pulley off. Yeah, people in chat talking about being tired. I know what that sounds. I know exactly what what they're talking about. Just take the fuel filter off. Take the timing cover off. Alternator. No, take that off. Can't take the crank off, can't take that out, we can't take that out. What about the ignition coil? We'll take that off. We can take the oil filter off. We can take engine manifolds off. Yep, no worries, Xander, take care, dude. Thank you for joining us. I did say that we'd only stream for a little bit this evening, and it's exactly what I plan on doing. So we'll probably just strip the rest of this motor and then take a couple of notes of what we need, and then I will probably end up buying those pieces, and then we will more than likely call it a night there, because like I said, this is going to be a live stream for this car. We'll have a few live streams on this. And then maybe what I'll do one evening is I will do a live stream for like 3 or 4 hours. You know, and we'll try and find a car that we like. That's if you guys want me to. Find a nice car that we could possibly restore. You know, and we'll go out and we'll have a look and see if we can find one. You know, down in the barn or something, or even take it to the auction house. The only problem with the auction, I feel, is you know, if you just sit there and watch the actual like auction with just the AI like bidding against themselves, the vehicles don't tend to go for that much, so you think, oh nice one, I'll be able to get a car pretty cheap here. But as soon as you start bidding, that's where the whole system just goes, okay guys, user is now playing, you know, let's sell this car for, you know, a percentage over what the car is worth. It's just so annoying. It's like I bought 4x4 thing the other day, and there was 2 in the auction. The first one I kind of just let go, just to kind of see exactly how much, you know, it'd go for, and it went for something like 79 or 81,000 or something like that. I can't remember exactly. Another one popped up, so I thought, oh, do you know what? I'll have a go at this. If I can get it for that cheap, it's a nice vehicle, big. I think it's the game's answer to like the big Ford Raptor or a Ford, massive Ford or some sort of Ranger possibly. And I started bidding, and you know, 30, 31, 32, 33. And we got all the way up to like 80, I think it was 81,000, and I thought, ooh, it's slowing down a little bit here. And then they bid again, so I thought, alright, I'll bid. Then they bid, I'll bid, they bid. And they drove the price all the way up to $128,000 for the same vehicle that they sold for 80. Or just over 80,000. I was absolutely mortified. I was like, how can that even be fair? And then fully restored it, and I think I only made about $2,000 out of it at the end of it. And I was like, well, what's the point in using the auction if that's what's going to happen? So I do hope they kind of fix it somehow. You know, it'd be nice to kind of give us the feeling that buying a car from the auction is the better way to go than finding it in the, you know, from a barn and having to completely rebuild the entire thing. So will you just take out these push rods and all that kind of malarkey for now? Like I says, we'll go through the inventory at the end once I've completely taken this apart. So that's that side. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping that the engine, the innards of this engine can kind of be like redone, like overhauled, as opposed to having to go out and spending a few grand on everything to get it brand new. Although I'm not complaining, I don't know if it increases the car by that much, but you definitely do get a better return if you get everything new. One day I will learn these controls a lot bit better. So I just thought, you know, just do a quick stream. Now, if you remember from last night's stream, I did say that a couple of episodes was due to come out on the YouTube channel today. But unfortunately, I woke up this morning, you know, because I got up fairly early this morning, as I only needed to be at work for around 10 o'clock. I got up pretty early, and I sat down to kind of do the whole editing and rendering process, and started going through it and loading it into Premiere and everything, and it come up with the whole recording was corrupt, and so I run it through VLC Player to try and fix the corruption that way. Still nothing. So yeah, like nearly 2.5 hours worth of gameplay from last night on Car Mechanic Simulator, with me chit-chatting away and stuff, was just gone completely. Because what I had planned to do is, like, in that 2 hours that I'd recorded, it was 4 episodes. So I was going to give that covered me for like the next 2 weeks, on a Tuesday and a Wednesday, where I wouldn't be streaming. But yeah, that didn't kind of work out. But hopefully in the near future, I have been told by the end of the month now, been pushed back even further now. But no later than the 28th of this month will be my last like late evening at work, where I don't get home till after 7:30, 8 o'clock some evenings. But with that changing, it means I finish no later than 6:30 in the evening, so I'll be home for 7 o'clock, which is good. And which means I could probably do little live streams like this on a Tuesday and a Wednesday night. Maybe not a Wednesday night, because I have to be up at work early doors on a Thursday morning. We'll see. We'll see. Right, so I can take the camshaft out. Is there anything else that I can take off here? Okay, so let's turn the engine. I can get in here. The oil pan off. I know there is also a radio in this game as well, but I'm not too sure what the whole like copyright story is on that. You know, if it's copyright free, then I'd use it, but I can't take that risk. That's why I've got the usual music in the background. But yeah. Take the rod caps off for now, because I want to get the rods out. See, I'd love to do a rebuild like this in real life. I think that would be a lot of fun. When I lived back in South Africa, my granddad and I always spoke about getting one of those AC Cobras. But you could get the like racing kits for, you know, the kit cars, but the ones that were you know, ready for racing and things like that. We always said that we were going to do one of those like as a winter project, but yeah, didn't quite come through because obviously I moved away over to the UK, and he's now growing old. He should be retired, but he's not. He still works away every day. He's 81 years old now, and he's still working 12-hour shifts nearly every day. But doing what he does and being the only one that's qualified as what he is to do that job, can't really blame him for not getting him to do it. So there you go. That's the engine done. Now we can have a quick look. And we'll go by name. There you go. So the alternator needs replacing. Practically everything. Except the clutch plate, that's fine. Yeah, just about everything needs replacing. What a surprise. But we still do need to head over to the table to see if we can possibly restore anything. So let's have a go. That didn't sound good. Sometimes we can get quite a lot of things back. Sometimes you can only get them a certain percentage, and you know, you can't really get it there all the way, but I suppose it's just how it is. We can get most of these like rod caps and everything just done like that, and manifolds and things like that. I think we'll be okay because we managed to get the crankshaft, did we? Just remember, this is costing money, but yeah, we're not exactly short of a few pennies, are we? Right, so let's have a look now and see what that did to our world. Not right much. Where's the camshaft? Yeah, look at that, man. Sorted the crankshaft. Very nice. And the carbs are both done to 100%. Camshaft. Oh, that's that. Hey, I'm happy with that. Ignition coil, that's done. Fuel filter, yeah. Those are now 100%. We'll need some V8 wires. V8 big wire. Manifold's good. Need oil filter. The pan's good. Piston rings. How many piston rings? Oh, there's 8 in it. 8 piston rings. How many pistons do we need? 8 as well. 8. 8 piston with con rods. Ooh, the power steering pump's good. The fan's good. Right, rocker arms, we're gonna need a few of these. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. 15 rocker arms. Oh, the rod caps we got done, that's good. The oil filters are good. Not the oil, we need the 2 carb F round air filter. Bases are good. We need a serpentine belt, and that's the V80HV. We also need, okay, so we need a serpentine belt A and a serpentine belt B. Okay, so that's those 2 belts. We need 2, 4, 6, 8 spark plugs. Eight spark plugs. We need, what's that? No, I don't want a timing chain. We need a timing chain, and that was for the V8 OHV. Right, so ooh, the timing cover was fine. How many of these have we got? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. So we need a 16, and they're just normal Val bush rods. There's no like V8s or anything else on it. The water pump, 100% get in there, and then we need a water pump pulley. Okay, so I think oil, did I get oil filter? Oil filter, and that's just a V8. There's no special fancy words. That's also a V8 version. Need a ignition distributor. Fuel pump. Fuel pump. We need 2 of them. 2 of these. I need a flywheel. Crank shaft. Crankshaft pulley. That's the V8OHV. Need a clutch release bearing. We need the clutch pressure plate. We then need a cam gear, and that's for the V8OHV. So, with all that written down, should have everything. So I can pretty much go sell the junk. Yes. There isn't any junk. Sort by condition. So all the poor stuff's at the top. And then I just do this to kind of get rid of it all. Because we are going to buy it all back. And I have counted it all, I think. But we will see. A lot of stuff. There we go. So now what we need to do is come over here. What I want to do is I just want to rotate that for a start. Because add an engine to it. What do you mean there's no engine? No, nothing to work with. But Now I can look at like that and go like that. Yes, look at that. Big boy that. I'll pretty much just put in what we can. Hey Mystic, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the live stream. Put that back on because that's 100%. Right, they alternated, did we? Yep, not good with that one. That on. What was that? That was the ignition coil. We can put that back in. Fuel filter we don't have. Hey Lucas, how's it going, pal? No, wrong one, wrong one. I think I need to go shopping now. Yeah. What was our oil pan? Let's see, I can put my oil pan on. But I can't because I still need to. Still need to buy everything else. Right, so don't want that one. We want that one. Part shop. I'm gonna go to this one. Being clever, I haven't actually done this one properly because guessing that it's that one. I don't think it is. Right, so we want to go to engine. Okay. We just do it like this because I think this is going to be the easiest. So we want. See, look, there's a few different ones there. So we want that one, and we want two of them. So that's that one done. Engine. Go to the wires. There's going to be a lot of scrolling in this, guys. So just bear with us. We'll go to the wires, and we want the V8 versions, I believe. Yep. So there you go. We'll have that. But I do need one of them. That was that one there. So that's good. Don't need anything else while I'm down here. Fuel pump now. Need one of them. Fuel filter. Oh no, it's a fuel pump that I need. No, it's not. Fuel filter. Exhaust manifolds, I believe, are okay. They were okay. I need a crankshaft pulley V8. So we'll have that one. That's good, that's good, that's good. Fine. Fine, the carburetors are okay. Keep going up. We need a cam gear for an overhead. V8, so we'll have one of them. Flywheel. We need a flywheel. What car are we building? Lucas, we are building a 1968 Ford Mustang. Eleanor. Do you know what? I'm just gonna go with that one because it's the only one that we can go for. I need the water pump, man. Where's the water pump stuff? Fuel. No, why? Because I'm not in all. If I go to all, it'll probably turn up and go, hey, I'm over here, man. I wish it was all like properly done. Because I need oil filter for a V8 OHV, which is that one, so that's good. Right, so the pan was okay, so now I need, how many piston rings? I needed 8. 8. Then I needed 8 pistons. That's them, with the conrods, and then we need, obviously they're not coming up yet. I need some rocker arms now. You can use the search bar. Yes, I know you can use the search bar, but I like doing it this way. Because then it gives me an idea of where it is for later. I want 15 of these. I believe I've got that one. Oh no, that's the one I want there. Okay, so I've got that now. Then we need serpentine belt A for a V8. Yup. We'll have that one. And that one. No, I don't want that one, do I? I want serpentine LA. And then belt B. Actually going down a little bit more. We need some spark plugs and I want 8. And then we want the I so want to put that on it, but you can't. Tried one and it just won't let you do it. We want the timing chain for the V8. That's fine, we don't need that, we don't need that, and we need some of these. We need like 16 of these, I think. Got them. We need a water pump pulley. Got them there. Let's see, so this one is generally kind of like I just need things that I didn't go from the top. So we need the flywheel. So that's that one. With that one, we need to carry on going up. So yeah, have any of you guys got this game? And if you do, what cars have you done? I need one of them. Some clips, I can't remember. Don't think I need clips. That one, that one. That one. So yeah, I think that's it. I think that is it for this, the engine. Yeah. Let's get back over here and start building it. What I like to do is go here like this and why not do that? That mount, there you go, that's the one. That one. Yes. Yes. I would use this the search thing, Mystic, but I don't know, it doesn't work 100% yet. A lot of things that doesn't work 100%. I'm looking forward to the DLC that's coming out on the 5th, which is the tuning DLC, so that'll hopefully allow us to do some custom tuning to our vehicles. Should be quite cool. I mean, all in all, I enjoy playing this game. I find it quite therapeutic. You can lose a few hours in it quite easily. Definitely. But if only an engine rebuild was this easy. My dad always used to say he hated doing engine rebuilds. He used to hate it. He used to do motorbike engines and that for his own motorbikes. He used to like modify them all and stuff. Crazy. He was always in his workshop tinkering away. Always. Question is this stuff. Wonder how far you could build this thing. Or is that it? Okay, so let's... Sweet, so they're at 100%, man. I'm happy about that now. Timing belt on, cover on. Put the water pump on. Cool, so that's that bit done. I can move round to this side. I don't like the fact you have to constantly click. You know, once you select it, it should like automatically take one out of your inventory if it's at 100%. That's what I think personally. Cool, so that's that side just about there. We just need to put the spark plugs in. Cool, so we'll drop down like that, put the plugs in. And fold on. Fly around to this side. It would annoy me if I'm like sat here putting brand new ones in and all of a sudden it just throw in one at like 35% or something and be like, hey, no, get out. Oh, that's bright. I hate this. Like I say, it's a good game, but there's a lot of things that they need to fix. Camera being one of them. But I suppose for what it is, it's not too bad. Now, I did pick it up on the, it was a bit of a sale on Steam, I think it was a couple of weeks back, where you could get the game for like, I think it was £15 or something. What? I mean, I don't have a rocker arm. I bought, how many did I buy? Bought 15. How many did I need? Jeez. How many do we need? 2, 4. Yeah, of course. That makes 16. Yeah. Yes, okay. The joke's on me. It's just a good job that the delivery service is pretty much like the same day. Don't you guys think that the sound of the spanner should be changed to the sound of that of like an air gun or something? like a one of those kind of proper fast noisy things. You do get it sometimes. Intake manifold. And your 4-barrel carburetor. And the other 4-barrel. I reckon this thing will start a lot easier now. Brand new engine and all, just about. There we go, guys. One super cool engine. Give me my stand. There you go, see, pocket engine. That the one? I mean, you don't know. Oh yeah, because there's no oil in it. Yeah. I will send you back away. Okay, so just before we finish up this episode, we want engine, and then we want radiators. Radiator C, and then we also need a brake server. Put the cooling back in. And then the brake server. There you go. There you go, guys. That's pretty much the entire engine and everything redone. Can't test it at the moment because she's on the lift. Move her back over there to test her out. Let's see what that's done. Right, there you go. We are now up to $39,543. And because we're restoring it properly, we're going to get an extra like $1,000, I believe, just over. But yeah, I think that's pretty good. Not bad at all. Not too bad at all. But yeah, I think with that said like that, guys, that is now going to be the end of this episode, shall we say, this live stream. We have gone ahead and pretty much completely restored that, so we can get rid of that. Go to engine all. Oh yeah, we can put that shit. We can put all that back on. Yeah, definitely. So we're not 100% done yet, so that was a good thing we didn't. I do want to put the gearbox and that on before we end this episode. Lift it up, man, lift it up. No. And then we'll put the gearbox on. See what I mean by the views on this? It just gets a bit annoying after a while. Put the exhaust back on. Don't play silly games with me now. You know, I'm quite skeptic as to whether I want to put the drive shaft in yet, because might have to take it off when it comes to doing the rear axle, the rear axle. So I'm going to leave that off for the time being. That should boost it even more. Yeah, there you go, 42,000. Yeah, it's all good. But what I shall do, guys, is save that there, so the game's saved. I shall leave it there, and we shall pick this up possibly tomorrow evening with a bit of luck, where we can continue, and you can see how the progress goes. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this episode or this live stream, please hit the like button. Show us the support. And if you want to see more, let me know what cars you would like me to possibly look into. There is a massive stream of cars that we can go for. So just let me know. Excuse me guys, you can tell it's been a long night, a long day for me. I'm yawning here. So I'm not going to make things any worse for me or you. But I hope you all take care. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye everyone.